Still Hustle Daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully y'all out there having a good, productive day. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. She said she got stood up on a 4-day trip to Vegas by her ex. All right, so we about to hear what's going on. They say, "I'm so sorry, baby. You didn't and don't deserve that. You deserve so much better." Okay, so she got stood up on her Vegas trip. At least this is not a girls trip. Y'all know you females, y'all be loving them girls trips. We about to get right into it. Make sure y'all smash that like button and make sure y'all follow me on the gram. All right, let's get right into it. So she got stood up by her trip. On her trip, a 4-day trip to Vegas. Let's hear it.
On a 4-day trip to Vegas by my ex. Let's get into it. Now, by all means, I'm not here to bash this man. I'm not here to talk shit about this man.
All right. So I guess the video is sped up, so we gotta listen to it like this, unfortunately. All right, it's all good though.
Not here to put him down. We are cool. We are grown now, baby. We was kids when we was together. We cool, okay? I'm just here to tell my experience. It's to tell my story, okay? And if you are somebody who just does not believe in God, I'm gonna need you to keep listening to this story, okay? Now, this 4-day trip was already booked in advance with my brother and his now fiance, so we were already planning to go to Vegas, okay? And we had ended up getting into a really bad argument that literally led to our breakup like 2 days before our trip, right? So as we're getting into this argument, he's acting like he's on the phone with his people. Oh, you know, she's gonna beat your ass when she see you. Da-da-da. She says she don't even like you anyway. As soon as you come to Vegas, she finna beat your ass. And the whole time, he was not on the phone until later on I found out. He was never on the phone. And the way that he was literally, like, egging it on, like, I was not responding at first. Like, I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not finna fight your sister. Like, we cool. Like, just because we get into it, you don't have to. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna fight your sister, bro. Like, we've been together for 5 years. I'm not finna fight her. But he keeps egging it on. He keeps egging it on, acting like he was on the phone with them. So I start talking my shit a little bit like, what? We supposed to be peoples? Da-da-da. Then that's when he wants to call them and get on the phone. So they on the other end confused. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all arguing? Like, why is she saying this stuff? You get my drift? Like, he wants to get on the phone and act like I was
My boy slick. My boy slick as hell. Okay, we listening. All right.
just saying this stuff out of nowhere when they weren't even on the phone in the first place. Anyway, cut to the point, he ends up booking his flight for the next day and ends up going out there early. And mind you, his family lives out there, so he already has somewhere to go, whatever the case may be. So I get out there, and I'm not completely alone. I'm, doing stuff with my brother and his fiance, but I'm not gonna be a third wheel. So half of that time I was there by myself. So I get there, and the first 3 days that I was out there, I'm calling him, blowing his phone up, sending him texts, like, he was not responding to me at all. I literally stayed up all night for those first 3 days. All night. And I didn't do shit. Half that trip, I was literally sleeping. Like, I was so devastated. If it was me now, I would have been, okay, baby, I had some money on me, okay? And I literally went home. I only spent, at least $200 out there. And, baby, I had some money on me, okay? A bitch had just got paid that exact day, baby, okay? So I had a little change on me where I could have did some stuff, okay? Instead of being cooped up in that room sleeping all day. And that last day of my trip, the 4th day, I finally get a text back. So after being out there for a whole 3 days, not getting no text, no call, no nothing, I'm blowing his phone up, nothing. That 4th day, I had to check out of the hotel at whatever time it was, 11. My flight wasn't until 12 o'clock that night. 11 o'clock that night. So I had to stay in the lobby for 12 hours. 12 hours in the lobby? So I did go swimming just to buy time, but it was a little chilly, so I didn't end up really going swimming. I was really just sitting out there doing nothing, still texting this man, still calling this man, nothing. So for the first 6 hours of me literally sitting down, doing absolutely nothing, I did record a little bit of it, but the lobby people, the security people catches on, they kick me out. They're like, okay, I'm sorry. I know you don't got nowhere to go. Your flight ain't till later, but you can't stay in this lobby. So they kicked me out. I still had to wait hours until my flight. So I ended up going downstairs in the casino area, just acting like I'm playing the game. But eventually, they called on to me again because I was literally just sitting there. And it's like, hey, we can't have you sitting right here. You gotta go. But luckily, it was almost time for my flight. So I go head over to In-N-Out, take an Uber to In-N-Out.
This nigga, yo, the nigga really stood her up. Like, he literally stood her up. This is crazy.
Go get some food, come back, Whatever. And I finally get a text 1 hour before I had to board that plane. I'm like, okay, are we gonna meet up? Like, what's up? Like, I don't remember exactly what the conversation was. My memory ain't that quiet, but it was crickets, basically. We weren't really saying anything. I was like, okay, I'm trying to fight for my relationship. Like, what's up? This is how we gonna end things? Like, you ain't been talking to me for the past 3 days, and you gonna wait till the last day that I'm leaving to text me back. Like, what's up? What we doing? And also, I forgot to add in the story, my brother ended up leaving the day before I had to leave. So I was in the lobby all by myself. I couldn't call my brother to hang out with them. They left a day before I was supposed to leave. So yeah, my bad. But the rest is history, and I kid you not, as I'm booking my Uber to get to the flight, literally crying in the Uber looking at me crazy. I kid you not, if I'm lying, I'm dying. As soon as they were boarding the flight, I was literally walking. I get this text message. I get this quote on my phone. I kid you not. Like, was that not God, bro? Was that not some movie shit? That was some movie shit. Like, y'all cannot tell me that God isn't real. Literally walking onto the plane, God sends me this text message, knowing that I was devastated, knowing that I was crying. I just had broken up with the person that I was always with, attached to, for 5 years. 5 years.
All right, I wanted to rewind it a little bit. It says, I was trying to see the text message she talking about. So, sprinkle of Jesus. If y'all don't have like the Bible app or something on your phone, I recommend it. You know, give you good quotes. So, it says, God closed that door because He knew you, because He knew you were worth so much more. Damn. What do y'all think about that? Is that a sign? Is that a sprinkle for God from Jesus? Hey, one thing wait, what's this one? Oh no, that's the calendar. One thing I will say is, man, she was fighting for her relationship. That's what I'm talking about. Fight for that motherfucking relationship. He just wasn't. He tweaking out. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Somebody that fight for that shit. You know, you got girls nowadays. Shit, nigga, you don't text them, nigga. They ain't texting you. They don't give a fuck. So shout out to her for fighting for her relationship. You know what I'm talking about?
As soon as I get home after that, I literally went through depression immediately. Depression, crying in my room, lights off, blinds closed. I ain't answer the phone. Like, I just was not having it. Missing work, smoking before I went to work. Like,
Damn, I see you, girl. Oh shit. You don't look like you just depressed to me. You look good.
would never ever do that until that happened. Because I was working medical assembly, like, you really need your brain and you really need to focus on that, so I will never smoke, but I was showing up late to work. Like, I was never late, y'all. I was never late. Showing up late to work, smoking before I went to work, or either was just calling up and not going in at all. I literally went through that for months, but I am thankful for that because it definitely led me into believing more in God and stepping more into my spiritual side of things, like seeing things from a different standpoint. But yeah, child, I got so many stories of a but God moment. Let me tell you, I done caught my man cheating. Seen a video on him. Oh, no.
Damn, you seen the video?
It's just a lot. It's a
Oh
lot.
shit. Hey, definitely God definitely will show you signs. I remember being in the car one time. It's crazy how I still remember this, right? This was a couple of years ago. I was driving and I had just got out of a relationship. And I'm driving. I'm in Chicago. I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. Okay. She was turning up. She said, I struggle with social anxiety, but I got things to get me out of the comfort zone. Okay, yeah. But what I was about to say. So I was driving and I see a license plate and it said, "Let it go." I was like, damn. Ain't that a sign? You know what I'm talking about? So definitely God will give you signs. It was something else too. And I think damn, it was something else God gave me a sign too, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But definitely pay attention to those signs, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with my boy right here. When it's getting physical, not that it was physical here, but he trying to get the sister to beat her up and shit like that. Like, man, when somebody want to hurt you, man, you might as well just try to get out that relationship as fast as possible, whether they doing it themselves or they trying to get somebody else to goddamn beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's best to just goddamn leave that situation because these people want to see you physically harmed. You know what I'm saying? But that was definitely messed up. Sending her to Vegas, you know, they going to Vegas on a trip. Shit, we would have been out there partying, girl. You should have invited me. We would have been out there, motherfucker. We would have been out there, motherfucker, partying out there, motherfucker. Damn, she ain't have my number. She should have called me. We would have been partying. You feel me? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? I wish her nothing but the best. And shit, I'm glad that brought her closer to the Lord himself. All right. Make sure y'all follow my second Storytime channel, which is We Still Hustle Daily 2, the number 2, We Still Hustle Daily 2. I'll be releasing content over there every day, just like I release content over here every day. So if you want more stories that's not going to be on this channel, they will be on my We Still Hustle Daily 2 channel, all right? I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me, man. Hey, who want to go to Vegas? Y'all let me know who want to go to Vegas. I ain't never been to Vegas before. Let's go to Vegas and let's party. You feel me? Y'all let me know. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me, man. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.